Hey y'all, Kendall here with day 5 of the little mini series where I give you, from my perspective as a clinician and a person in therapy, 7 benefits from prioritizing your mental health and wellness, right? And so today, forgive me if I sound a bit slow. I'm recovering from another attack on my allergies from this weather in Beijing, so I apologize. But again, as you make the investment, do the work, the deep work, the fun work, the surprising work of unlayering parts of yourself, learning yourself, investing in time to grow as a person through therapy or other types of therapeutic support. I think, actually, I know one of the skills that we are not taught at a young age, I don't think, or most people, I would say, is acceptance. What do you mean acceptance? Literally, the minute you begin to accept the reality for what it is, when you let go of the expectation of how something should look, needs to look, this preconceived idea or an unwillingness to sit with, experience, feel all kinds of things. The moment that you accept the reality for what it is, you have literally let go, and it's a continual thing, but you've empowered yourself like tenfold. When you can accept, oh, I feel anxious, or I'm worried, or I'm fearful, or I don't like this, but I accept it for what it is. You stop fighting the reality of a situation. You open yourself up to experiencing the fullness of that thing, that feeling, that thought, that emotion, that situation. You open the door to identifying, what are the skills I can use to take care of myself in this moment? What are my resources I can connect with? All the things that we've talked about earlier. But in some instances, there's literally a reduction in symptoms when you can just accept, the feeling that's coming up. You can accept the thoughts, these intrusive thoughts, and you don't expend so much energy fighting, right? You don't expend so much energy rejecting and resisting the reality. So when you can accept the feelings that you're having, when you can accept the thoughts and sit with those, accept feeling all the sensations and things that come with the fear. Because honestly, the fear of a thing is a lot more intense than the thing actually tends to be. But acceptance is a key to unlocking so much potential, right? You literally untether yourself from expectation. You untether yourself from, I would say, unhealthy thinking. You give yourself permission to get unstuck. And a lot of mental health stuff, struggles, challenges, we're stuck in certain things. Maybe old ways of survival that really don't serve us in this current moment. Culture that we've been told has to persist, just engaging in safety behaviors that exacerbate these anxieties and worries that we feel and that we experience. But as soon as you learn to accept it, doesn't mean you have to like it. Doesn't mean you agree with it, but you accept the reality for what it is. You no longer are looking at it through the expectation. Well, in order for me to know that I'm successful, it needs to look like this, right? This preconceived idea. No, it's the reality. I accept the reality. I accept that as long as I'm living in Beijing, I am going to have to take bi-weekly, everyday antihistamines if I don't want to continue to have allergic reactions. I accept that I'm probably going to be triggered physically by all the pollution, my migraines, headaches, mood. I accept that I do not like it. One bit, one iota. I accept it. So now that I accept it, I can go into solution focus mode. So what do? Well, maybe I can take my Zyrtec with me. And I just learned today that the nurse has antihistamines, right? Keep my inhaler. Maybe I need to get allergy shots again. I got one more year here. So the possibilities are limitless because now I'm not fighting. I'm accepting this is what it is. So what do I do about it? And I'm not going to be shamed or beat myself up because yet again, I need to leave a few minutes early because I'm swelling up like a balloon. That's just a personal reflection in the moment. So yeah, acceptance is the key. It is the vehicle to enhanced healing. So I ask you this. What's something that you could benefit from accepting today? Make a list. What are the things that you keep fighting against? What's the expectation that you have that if it doesn't look like this, it's not real, right? I want you to write that down. Make a list. Do a cloud. I love worry clouds. Make a list of these are the things that I find I'm tethered to for whatever reason. You don't necessarily have to know the why to do the work. The why can be unfolded as you do the work. And then ask yourself, how could things be different if you accept the reality for what it is? Are you going to be willing to be accepting of the situation and do something about it? Or are you going to be willful, continually fighting against giving away your power, right? When you accept, you empower yourself. You're getting unstuck. So what does acceptance look like for you today as you're working through life, as she lives? So, sorry. I'll leave you with that. Acceptance is day 5. There's so much more I could probably say, but we can do more on that later, right? I'm sure there'll be more mini-series coming. Thank you for listening, engaging, sharing. Join the community. Follow us on Instagram. Join the newsletter. Go to aspirecounselingwell.com. Join the newsletter. I'm really doing my best to get those out consistently. Not doing great right now. But yeah, we're a community. Let's grow together, right? So I hope that your mental health is flourishing. And if you find that you feel a bit stuck, reach out to someone, connect, and ask yourself, what can I do in this moment to take care of myself? What do I need, right? Thank y'all again for tuning in, and tomorrow will be day 6. Have a good one. Bye.